Welcome to Bible Bedtime Stories for Kids. The story of how God created the whole world. A long, long time ago, before there was a world, there was no sun, no stars, no sky, no people, nor there was even time itself. But there was God. God was there before everything, and He had a big, wonderful plan to create a beautiful world filled with life and love. Here's how it all happened. In the very beginning, there was nothing, just darkness everywhere. Then God said, "Let there be light." And suddenly, there was light, shining bright and beautiful. God smiled and said, "This is good." He called the light day and the darkness night. That was the very first day of creation. Imagine how amazing it must have been to see the light appear for the very first time. On the second day, God looked at the waters and decided to do something wonderful. He made a big space called the sky, stretching above the earth. The sky was like a soft blue blanket, separating the waters below from the waters above. The clouds floated up high, and the sky was ready to hold sunshine, rain, and air for everything and everyone to breathe. God saw it and said, "This is good." On the third day, God spoke again and said, "Let the waters gather together so dry land can appear." And just like that, it happened. The waters moved to form oceans, rivers, and lakes, while the dry land rose up and became mountains, valleys, and fields. Then God made plants grow on the land, green grass, colorful flowers, tall trees, and every kind of plant you can imagine. Some were for beauty, and some were for food, like fruits and vegetables. Everything looked so alive and fresh. God looked at it all and said, "This is good." On the fourth day, God decided to fill the sky with lights. He made the sun to shine during the day and warm the earth. Then He made the moon to glow at night, soft and gentle. To make the night extra special, God sprinkled the sky with sparkling stars, more than anyone could ever count. These lights helped to mark time, like days, months, and seasons. When God saw them, He said, "This is good." On the fifth day, God filled the oceans, lakes, and rivers with living creatures. He made shiny fish that swam through the water, playful dolphins, and enormous whales. Then God looked up at the sky and created birds. Some birds had wings for soaring high, while others sang beautiful songs. The air and water came alive with movement and sound. God blessed the birds and sea creatures, telling them to multiply and fill the sky and sea. And He said, "This is good." On the sixth day, God created animals to live on the land. He made lions that roared, elephants that trumpeted, rabbits that hopped, and even tiny ants that worked so hard. Every kind of animal you can think of, God made. Then God did something very, very special. He said, "Let us make people in our image." And He made the first man, Adam, and the first woman, Eve. God gave them something no other creature had. He gave them the ability to think, love, and make choices. He told Adam and Eve to take care of the earth and all the animals and plants. They lived in a beautiful garden called Eden, where everything they needed was provided. God looked at Adam and Eve, his most special creation, and said, "This is very good." On the seventh day, God looked at everything he had made: the shining sun, the glowing moon, the sparkling stars, the blue sky, the green plants, the colorful animals, and Adam and Eve. It was all perfect. God decided to rest and enjoy his creation. He made the seventh day holy, a day for rest and reflection. And that's how God created the world in 7 days. Every tree you see, every animal you love, and even the stars in the sky are part of the amazing world God made. And the most special part of it all, God created you and loves you more than anything.